All right, right-wing podcaster Tim Pool is engaged in a heated clash with right-wing podcaster Candace Owens over the subject of, maybe you say, who killed Charlie Kirk, or conspiracies around Charlie Kirk, or did Erica do it? Was she at the Fort Ouachita? And is Mitch telling the truth? All niche references you unfortunately have to learn when you're in this position. So Tim Pool did something I found fascinating because he's calling out Candace Owens for perpetuating conspiracy theories. Then to refute her, he perpetuates a conspiracy theory. It gets funky. So he goes, Candace is being cray because she's doing all this fact-free conspiracy theorizing. And then he goes, and this is why I think it's happening. And then gives us a fact-free conspiracy theory.
Charlie Kirk is dead. If you take a look at all of the machines and mechanisms that helped Trump and the populist movement win, and the uniparty establishment got knocked down to an extreme degree, these things are being fundamentally dismantled. Mm-hmm. With Charlie Kirk's assassination, the attacks on Erica Kirk, listen, you're allowed to not like Erica Kirk, but she's not really that much in the spotlight. I saw this video of a woman.
Listen, tons of the things around this whole subject that people have been saying and the lengths that people will go to be salacious have been insane. Okay, true. That's true. And you know I've said that and I've called plenty of people out over it, including Candace. And also, don't say Erica has not been in the spotlight. Okay, you could say that that's her continuing his legacy and you think it's good, but don't say she's literally been in a spotlight. Like, I mean, on a stage with an actual spotlight at a convention with pyro. So, and you could say that's great. Okay. But I'm just saying, don't say she it's like we barely heard from her except for every single news show and every single convention, which again, maybe she feels like despite her previously saying women shouldn't do roles like that and never recounting that, you get what I'm saying, backing off of that claim. Maybe now it feels like the way that she could honor her late husband. But don't just say inaccurate things, because then people are going to have a reason to call you out.
Allowed to not like Erica Kirk, but she's not really that much in the spotlight. I saw this video of a woman insulting her, and I thought to myself, like, I don't understand what Erica Kirk has done to warrant this extended campaign of people attacking her. By all means, you can be like, she's unqualified. Who is she to run Turning Point? Okay. I mean, she was just the wife of Charlie. But to do these like insults, mockeries, accusing her of knowing about her husband's assassination, I'm just like,
it's gross. What
did she do? I can look at Nancy Pelosi and talk about the insider trading and be like scumbag. I can look at Chuck Schumer, similar things, and be like Democrat, uniparty shill, scumbag. Lindsey Graham, all these things. Erica Kirk's barely been in this.
What about Trump being more corrupt than everyone you just listed? Do you call him a scumbag, as you said it? Scumbag. I've missed that segment.
Spotlight. What the is going on? Where tons of prominent right-wing personalities are marching in lockstep with this inverted narrative overnight. Trump wins like it's flipping on a dime. All these conservatives are now living in this crazy world of conspiracies. The French legions, the Jews, Israel forced us to invade Venezuela. And when you look at what is happening, remove intent from all of it. I just look at the actions. What have we seen so far? Dan Bongino is now a villain. He was the hero. They were celebrating. Kash Patel, the same thing. Everybody campaigning.
Okay, again, I'm about to get to the part where he does that would be an interesting way to fight Candace, is just try to out-conspiracy her. That's the next part I'm going to show you. That would actually be interesting. Be like, really? Because I think you actually work for Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron. Have you ever had a Macron? Is that a type of food? A Macron? Well then, suspicious. Sus. That's what you need to do, I think. But, again, don't go... This is my point. It's like, you could make a good point, but instead you're like... Erica Kirk's not even in the spotlights. Well, that's not true, because like a literal spotlight in every single show, but just as a factual matter. But then and then later you try to get something going. Okay, let's go see, and then you say, why did everyone go from loving Bongino to hating him? So weird. Hey, you missed something. Do you remember what happened in between them loving him and hating him? Do you remember well, I really thought Epstein had a bunch of documents or on that subject that would prove there are other people involved. And he was just one lone wolf kook. And then not releasing that's the thing that really caused people to go, oh no. MAGA people, I'm saying. Obviously, I never liked Bongino, but people who thought they could trust him because he was running with all those things, if we're going to expose everything in the deep state, then he gets in there and he's like, there was nothing more to Trump's assassination attempts, which that's actually true. And then also, there's nothing more to Epstein, that's not true. And so that's why they lost faith in him. And actually, I credit them with at least being of a sound enough mind that they were willing to flip like that. Because the issue they thought he was going to expose, he covered up. And Patel and Bondi and Trump. So don't just say ridiculous things as you're trying to make this point. And you could make a good point if it wasn't filled with silly things.
Kash Patel, the same.
Subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Did I say that? Please do. Makes a big difference. Love you guys.
Same thing. Everybody campaigning. They're unsatisfied with what they were able to get done. Sure. I look at what Trump did in his first term and I say, yeah, Trump did good, but messed a lot of things up. I voted for him again. I don't expect him to get everything done perfectly. We said it over and over again. Now Dan and Kash are villains. Now Marjorie Taylor Greene is out. You've got Matt Gaetz I don't have too much bad.
Okay, this is so boring. Let me show you the main part. Sorry, we all do that, but this is funny. Matt Gaetz is what's Matt Gaetz doing? Why is Marjorie out again? You're missing the point, Epstein.
Why is she being put up on the front page of YouTube? Why is she breaking the rules and being propped
now back on Candace
up while saying retarded things that is resulting in people, some of them used to watch this show, believing retarded things. Come the midterms, these people are anti-Trump now.
Yeah.
And they're anti-Republican, and it's going to help Democrats win.
Yep.
So my opinion is, and this is a hypothesis, not a theory, Democrats realize censorship doesn't work. What you have to do is controlled opposition. Yep. Infect the right with retardation. So what do you have? Trump wins in 2024 with suburban housewives. Okay, get rid of them.
Suburban housewives. What's another word for that, Cole? What? You know what I'm saying, right?
What?
No, what? No, what? Sometimes I feel like they might not even be listening. Sometimes I wonder to myself, do my producers who sit in the room with me listen to my show while I'm doing it? Sometimes I wonder that. Suburban housewives, house moms. Mommy! There we go. All right. Well, now it wasn't funny. No, I love y'all. Love you. Okay, here we go. So this is the theory. The deep state Democrats realized they couldn't censor Republicans, so to destroy Republicans, they injected quote-unquote retardation into MAGA. Now, there's a joke I could tell, but because I don't prefer that word being used, I will not tell it. But other people might say that it wouldn't take an injection by Democrats, right? I wouldn't say that. Again, why are we using that word derogatorily? I don't like it. But to use his framework, I think you're doing just all right on your own. Injection free.
Yep. Infect the right with retardation. So what do you have? Trump wins in 2024 with suburban housewives. Okay, get rid of them. How do you do it?
Mommy!
You need a female-coded show
That's how
to
it's
make
supposed
all
to
the
be.
women anti-Trump. And that's the move they're making. Because of RFK Jr., this happened. I look at all this stuff right now, and I'm like, it's intentional. It's coordinated. The Democrats are going to win in the midterms. Trump will be impeached. And then who knows if J.D. Vance will win, because Groypers don't want him. Neocons don't want him. So what support base will he have left? MAGA? No. Most of the MAGA people are, I shouldn't say most, but MAGA is being split between those who are now critical of Trump and prominent Trump personalities. Meaning, if I was going to make a bet on Kalshi or Polymarket, I wouldn't bet on J.D. Vance at this point because the right's fractured. Now,
Well, that's fun to hear. That excites me. So that's his theory, is that Candace isn't just wacky. Candace isn't just maybe grifting, one would say. Candace isn't just all the things, but she's an op by Democrats. Now, didn't you just say you're fed up with her conspiracy theorizing? And you go, just a hypothesis, but maybe she's an op, a Pelosi op, to make us look crazy. They're trying to make us look like we're into conspiracy theories. That couldn't have been our fault. It must be the Democrats who made us look that way. Maybe do you think that one of the most destructive conspiracy theories of our time, being the stolen election hoax, primed the brains of right-wing audience members that you helped to prime to be more open to fact-free thinking? Do you think a lot of the brazen lies Trump has told have further pushed people into a post-truth world where charisma and salaciousness and intrigue are more credible than facts? Factuality was what I was going to say. Do you think that maybe it's y'all's fault and not Democrats? You can't blame everything on Joe Biden. Hey, Jill.
It's Joe Biden.
Hey, Jill. Jill. I'm right here. Listen, folks. It's just me, honey. Listen, folks. We can't censor anymore. We gotta censor. I used to be able to watch porn on my laptop. They took it off. No, that was... I blocked that tab. Oh. Well, there's too much censorship. The idea of this much censorship is not going to work.
Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness.
Well, then, honey, how are we going to stop Republicans from winning again? I saw this girl, Candace Owens. Oh, Candace Owens? Yeah, nice lady, a little bit crazy. Let's inject her like bleach into the right wing. Oh, yeah. We are the United States of America. Honey, it's just me. Why are you saying that? We're the United States of America, only bad on the place. Honey, there's nothing beyond our capacity if we do it together. I agree. So let's inject. I don't use the word. Let's inject the baddies into the... Not baddies. All right, you get it. You get the joke. Okay, so Biden crafted a plan to inject insanity into the right wing to make them lose their mind, and then that will destroy the Republican Party. If that's true, if that were true, if Candace were an op, I think we need to rethink Biden doing another term. No, I'm dead serious. I think he should do another term, because say what you will about whatever age, whatever, if he had the ability to logisticalize, coordinate such an op it actually is tearing the right apart, he's tip-top shape. That's what I've been saying, Jack. All right, that's the show. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. I appreciate you greatly.